Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Formula 1 2021. And we kick off getting ready for the Hungarian Grand Prix with a sponsorship renewal. Let's go ahead and renew Zyneto, as they seem to have fixed that. And we are on the 19th, so we have 10 days to assign some activities and make sure our vehicle is set, as it says we have some worn components. Let's start with some department morale. 5% for everything with a funded team event for $10,000. We have 3.7 million, so that is all well and good. Let's get some sponsor advertisement for the drivers to offset that cost and get us some more team acclaim. And then we have GeForce training, a sponsor promotion for more team acclaim or more morale building. Let's do a sponsor promotion, more team acclaim there for $5,000, and that will leave us with a day off in between. As far as aerodynamics go, we have unlocked the front wing gurney flap, and that unlocked the streamlined suspension arms and the secondary wing flaps. As far as powertrain goes, we have our new cylinder head, which unlocks better pistons. And reliability, we have the MGUK improved materials, so that unlocks our gearbox, our electronics, control electronics, and our MGUK reliability testing. As far as the aero goes, I think we do have a 3% reduction on the streamlined suspension arms. Let's go ahead and do that. That will be ready on the 2nd of September. So we'll have 2 races to do before that's even done, with a 30% failure chance. But the aero is where we're really struggling. We're even behind Williams as far as that's concerned. So this will help us get closer to Williams if that is done. So 45 days in the bank. So let's go ahead and speed through time here. There's our ignition system done. There's our funded team event. Engine cover is done. Outstanding. Sponsor advertisement for the drivers. There's weekly running costs and everything. Sponsor event promotion.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Outstanding. So now let's take a look at the... No, I don't want to go to the race weekend. We want to do our worn parts. So control electronics is looking a little foofy. We will apply that component there. And our turbocharger is also looking a little bit foofy. We will put a new one on there. So now we are ready to go race at the Hungaro Ring. So I will see you after free practice 1. All right, first practice is officially over, and as you can see, we have some work to do. We're in 9th on the soft tires, but we are in the middle of people on hard tires who are running just as fast as us. So I think practice 2 is going to be a little bit rainy, so maybe a little bit of an equalizer, but we will see. So practice 2 finally done, and we were next to last that ran, but we did complete a few of the programs, so hopefully we are a little bit faster in practice 3. All right, a dry practice 3, everyone on softs. We came out 17th, less than a 10th ahead of George Russell, and less than a 10th away from Antonio Giovinazzi, Nobuharu in 20th. So it looks like a mid-15th is what we can do, but it's off to qualifying to see how well we can grid.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Well, thank you, Claire.
You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this?
The car is reliable. We can afford to practice this much.
Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today?
They put in above and beyond, sure.
Appreciate your time.
So that's 2 questions answered for our sponsor. I think we have 3 more to do, but it looks like Nobuharu even completed a practice program, so that takes us up to 1,368 points. And let's see what kind of reductions we get. So nice, and control is down to 21% off. The ECU is down to 13% off. And nice, the MGKU was a reduction as well. Getting those controlled electronics down even more. The magnetic compound, let's look to see if we can get that. And even pistons, oh yeah, those are nice and cheap now. Reliability testing even more. And magnetic compound even more than that, almost half off, which is all well and good. So we gained a little bit of acclaim. We are claim 11, and I think we're actually 10 when we started the episode. So we got free acclaim just by doing all of those sponsor dealios. Well, good news, everyone. We qualified P13, Nobuharu in 20th with a 5-position penalty, perhaps a gearbox change or something like that, but we are in Q2. Outstanding.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying.
And there we go, everyone. Qualifying 2 is over, and we have made it in by 2 1/1000ths of a second over Yuki Tsunoda. That was quite unexpected, but I don't know if that's our first legitimate Q3 appearance yet, but it feels pretty good all the same. We'll be probably starting 10th, but let's give it the old college try. So P10 for us, really off the pace. Couldn't hang with these guys, but Sergio Perez on the pole, and we'll see if we can finish in the points here in Hungary. And we beat our rival Esteban. We completed qualifying and got him by position. So 5 races remain, and we're ahead for the 1600 acclaim, which is all well and good. Our driver level went up just a little bit and sitting at about 11 1/4 for our team acclaim, which is all well and good.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. Historically, a good race for first victories with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. We're northeast of Budapest for the race today at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas and Leclerc, Verstappen, Ricciardo, the Tigris and Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, George Russell and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, Pierre Gasly and Nicholas Latifi. Mazepin, Vettel, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Matsushita and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
All right, ready for 18 laps here at Hungary, and we'll be starting on the softs for 5 laps and then the long run on the mediums. Let's drop this down to 19 laps and shore it up. We should be okay. And hopefully we can finish in the points. That, of course, is my goal. So let's get started here in Hungary. Lights out and away we go, and Verstappen's back here. That is interesting indeed.
We've reached a worrying level of wear on the internal combustion engine. Let's try and keep the revs down. Early upshifts, later downshifts.
All right, sounds good. I can do that. Side by side with Tsunoda here. Really getting chopped and forced to run out wide from Verstappen, but we'll hold that position. Down the straightaway and holding 9th well. Yeah, these soft tires are given up for sure. Able to hold him off, and I think I'm a bit of a rolling roadblock here. Let's keep the car under us and make it to that first pit stop. Oh, the Williams with a mechanical issue. Hopefully our engine holds up as well.
But we've seen a problem at our end. We're looking into it.
Oh, great. I don't know what problem he's talking about. But we'll hold station here and see what we got.
We can confirm that it's an issue with our engine. The issue seems to be fixed, but we will keep monitoring at our end.
Thanks, guys. Cool. So they managed to fix the engine, whatever was wrong with it. We'll do our best to take care of it as well, of course. All right, lap 4, Sonoda got by us running in 10th. Should be pitting next lap, and it'll be nice to get some good medium tires on this thing.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Dang it! I could really use a safety car. It's like right at our pit window. That would be amazing. This car is loose and slick and sliding all
Yellow
over the
flag.
place, but who goofed? Oh, there's a car off Verstappen. So that bodes well for our points hopes.
Okay, clear.
All right, coming to pit road this time. Car very loose. Whoop. And we'll see what we can get out of it here. So we might have been, no, everyone else is on softs, but they're going in extra laps. So maybe we can get a bit of an undercut here as those tires are falling off. Best hope. Clutch in. And
Exit,
go.
Exit now.
All right, here we go.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
All right, let's settle in here, see where we shake out after the pit cycles through.
Our gap to the car
All right,
in front
passing.
is 4.0 seconds.
On the straightaway, here we come out. Behind Alonso and Raikkonen. And hopefully that bodes well for DRS.
Some information on Verstappen. They are out of the race.
Oh, Latifi and Verstappen out of the...
Okay,
Oh,
slow
and
down,
safety
slow
car.
down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
So that is a big development. We'll get caught up to the safety car here. Unfortunately, we've already made our pit stop, but I think we'll be okay here. We'll see what happens. All right, safety
is in
car
this lap.
about to
Safety
duck
car
off.
in
We're
this
running
lap.
in 12th.
Let's make sure those tires are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
All right, so we'll do what we can here. We need to pass Vettel and Alonso in order to get into the points, and we will have, what is that, 7 laps to go. So let's not spin out here. Waiting for the green.
The track is clear. Green flag.
And on it. Lando with the
We're
fastest
leading our
lap,
teammate
starting
by
lap 13.
4.9 seconds.
And we are right here. Let's see what we got.
Your DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
So problem with DRS, I was wondering why it wasn't kicking off. So we'll have to make up for it and stay right behind Vettel as best we can. Which doesn't matter if we don't have it. Inside of Vettel, outstanding. One more spot, and we're in the points. Don't know if we're close enough to make the move on Fernando this time. Really dive bomb. And with Kimi up there, let's go get us another one.
Okay, clear. Some information on Mazepin. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. The officials are deploying the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Dang, so safety car out again. We're running in 10th. So does this mean a one-lap shootout, or is this where we're going to finish in 10th for today? A lot of incidents, that is for sure, more than we've had in any race thus far. So a quick safety car. We're coming to lap 17, so 2 laps to go, and we're going to be right on the rear bumper of Raikkonen, who I believe we were faster than. So let's see if we can get a few more spots. And wait for this green.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
All right,
Gap
2 to
teammate
go.
Behind is 2.8 seconds.
Yeah, I really think we're faster than Raikkonen. We might be able to get a 9th out of this. Right on that gearbox of Raikkonen, going into the braking zone.
Nice move. Good job.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
And luckily, there's only 1 lap left of the race. Don't tell me that now we raced our way up, we're going to be a lap short.
This is your final lap of the race.
Short shift. All right, just a few corners to go. Car is still under power. And we're going to do it. Outstanding. A 9th place for us. Definitely not bad.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, I don't know if we would have enough fuel in the tank to withstand a penalty, but Sebastian Vettel is your driver of the day, and we have some wrecks to look at and some replays to watch.
And an excellent win for McLaren. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track.
So a nice diverse top 3. Lando Norris, your winner. Sergio Perez in 2nd place, and Valtteri Bottas in 3rd. So start 9th, finish 9th. Definitely cannot argue with that. Looking at the driver of the day, Sebastian made up 8 spots. Very, very awesome. Nobuharu finished in 17th. And Max Verstappen, unfortunately, in last with Latifi and Mazepin DNF'd as well. So coming through, there is Max Verstappen. He clips the curb and around he goes. And that was the car stopped on the track that we did see. And, you know, I thought he was out there. Wow. So are we laying a plume the entire time? You could definitely see us crop dusting, but that sent Max Verstappen back a bit. Lap 8, we were blinding old Max Verstappen. He got into our left rear and came to a complete stop, but it isn't over. Here comes Nicholas Latifi hard into the wall. So that is Nicholas and Max Verstappen out of the race. Riding along with Latifi here. Oh, hard into the wall. And nothing to write home about as far as Mazepin on lap 15. He just pulls over in front of Nobuharu and parks it. And that was the end of Mazepin's day. And looking back at the few laps ago when we were pressuring Raikkonen with all of that smoke coming out of the engine cover, I'm surprised they let us run. I don't know if it was doing that in practice or not, or if that was a race-specific thing. But putting pressure on Raikkonen as best we could. Looks good from this angle when we're not seeing all that cloud behind us. right on that rear bumper. And I believe we made the move right here going into the braking zone. Yes, indeed, made it work. And that is where we ended the race, even with a car that ran like that. So looking at driver standings, we're ahead of Lance Stroll by 6 points now and 7 back from Tsunoda. And constructor-wise, we're 8 clear of Alpine and 15 back from Aston Martin.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Hey, Claire, good to see you. I need to answer
you're
questions.
smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
All right, F1 is a team sport. We put an extreme amount of effort.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
It wasn't deliberate, but the car wasn't nimble enough to avoid it. Yeah, any one of these, and I wish I had that training. I have to answer these questions, though, to get paid. So a lack of downforce. Yeah, but we were skating all over the place.
Appreciate your time.
So I hope that was enough to fulfill our requirements. We already answered 2. So +4 on the rivalry over +2 on Esteban. Nice. We are driver claim 7, and Nobuharu is almost 8, and we are up to 11 and about 2/3 on the way up to level 12. And there is our interview questions. We did need to answer that, so 488 more thousand. And no damage, though. Nobuharu with a minor bit of damage, so we still pocketed near $100,000. And with $6 million in the bank, I think it's time to improve our facility a bit.
Our margins are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
All right, the department has requested your attendance at today's meeting, so let's do it.
The department has requested your input on this one.
All right, new version of software. Yeah, we're good on cash. Let's get the new version of software to help
Thanks.
Nobuharu by
I know
7.
These kind of decisions can be challenging.
No,
I think you made the right call.
it's not challenging at all, guy. All right, that will set us up, and we have, it's the halfway mark through the season, so we have a press interview in 2 days, but we will get to that in the next episode. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next F1 2021 video. Take care.